What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of the BrandonJaneauShow. And as you know, I am Brandon Janeau. I am on all audio podcast platforms. Go listen, man. BrandonJaneauShow. Type it in. Should pop up. You might have to space it. Excuse me. You might have to space it, but you might have to also keep it together. Either way it goes, still BrandonJaneauShow. Also, YouTube channel, BrandonJaneauShow. Go follow. Go subscribe. Go view. Go comment. Do it all, man. And also on all social media platforms. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that. Brand new show. So hope you guys enjoy that and enjoy this podcast, man. Um, so this is my 300 episode. Yeah, it's my 300 episode. Man, I've done so many congratulation episodes and stuff for myself. It gets daunting. It gets tiring. Uh, to be honest, I feel like with every episode I do, uh, I try to find some calmness to it, some placing to it. I remember when I hit 100 episodes, right? And I remember thinking I will never probably see 200. And then I hit 200 episodes. And I was like, I will never see 300. But it's a possibility. To have 300 episodes of anything is crazy. If this was TV, I would be in syndication right now. If this was TV, I'd be in syndication right now. But I feel like that's probably why this matters so much because I'm not. It's only one place you, well, it's multiple places you could, find this podcast, but it's one place that it lives, and it lives with me. I've not thought about a lot of times where I started doing this podcast and I was just like, maybe I'm not good enough for this, or maybe I won't last, for a long time, or maybe it's just I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. And to have 300 episodes and going on 4 years of podcasting, you kind of now mentally just get yourself into the mindset of saying like, wow, I've done something of value, man. And if it's good or bad or right or wrong or whatever, especially in this era that we live in, this world we live in right now, where you don't know what really connects with people. You don't. We don't. We're fishing. We're fishing for a connection. We're fishing for people to like it. We're fishing for people to fuck with it because we don't know really what bonds all of us. We don't. We think we do, but we don't. And podcasting is something that earlier in my podcast life it bonded me with a lot of people. And it's sad to say it doesn't. That those some of those things haven't really last forever. But it's cool. And I read it had lasted when it started. It was cool and it was great. But you know, shit happens for a reason. I don't look at my time with anybody that I've worked with in this podcast world and take it lightly. I'm very blessed to have a lot of those people there. For me, what does 300 episodes mean? It just to me means that I found something consistent. I found something that I'm consistently getting up and still having the energy and the time and the love and the care for, and I want to get better as I go. I want to expand as I learn. I want to believe that I can continue to build something even if I don't have the financial resources to do it all the time, I think that that is passion. That is, you know, the love of the craft that you're putting in. And I think content sometimes comes from all different shapes and sizes. Over the last couple of years, I always thought my podcast be just about this and doing that. And now it's grown into other various things and doing other things. Last night I did a whole hour show just talking about music. And I've started this podcast and that's exactly what I wanted to do. And then I have done it. So it's just like then I've done it. So it's just like you don't know what you're gonna be into and what you're going to physically do until you do it, and you do it at a consistent level. And I think that good, bad, left, right, wrong. I mean, I'm here, man. I'm doing it for me. That's another thing that doesn't get played into. I don't talk about a lot. I do this for me. Yeah, it's great to have when I start this off, and I gotta say, follow me, do that. If you do or you don't, like I still love doing this. Even if I would have had all the fans in the world, and or I got two people listening. I've had two people listening when I was young, so when I started this shit, so it's not that shocking if I had two people just listening. But for 300 episodes, that's a rare thing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't take that shit lightly, man. I don't take it lightly. I think because, like I said, I quit. I've always said this. I quit a lot of shit when I get like I just don't think it's right for me, and that's what my old mindset has always been. But I think this is the first thing I truly physically was just like I have to do. I have to push myself to do it. And that's probably why I love it so much because this isn't some shit that just comes naturally. It doesn't. As per many people earlier in the time, excuse me, said a lot of times to me, like this is like natural to you. You really are good at this. It's not that I'm good at this. It's just because I don't. And I used to say, because I've always wanted to talk, but I just no. It's because it feels like it's me. That's hard to find something that feels like you. It's hard to connect with something that you generally like when you first do it, and it's like, oh wow, this is truly something different. I did not expect this. And I think once you kind of get into that mindset of like, wow, I did not expect this to be this fun, to be this exciting, to be this, it's kind of intriguing, man. And I don't take this shit like, um, I think that finding a passion is one of the most exhilarating things that you can do. Finding your passion is beautiful. Keeping it going is cream of the crop great. It's happiness on another level. Even if it isn't always shown sometimes, and some people might not give you the whatever your flowers, I guess. At least you know you did it for a purpose and you did it for a reason. I was talking to my therapist just recently. I was talking to my therapist Tuesday, and she was trying to give me that, like, she was trying to ask me like, what's fun to you? What do you do for fun? Like, I do my podcast. That's kind of fun, and it is. But it's a experience that you have to go through and you have to understand it. We're all, like I've said numerous times, we're all fortunate to have the life we have, and we're blessed to have it, even if you can't always see it sometimes. I'm blessed to have the life I have because it's given me the ammo to do what I'm doing. And for 300 episodes, I've got on here and said whatever came in my head, whatever popped in my mind, whatever crazy ass idea I could come up with, from doing a top 10 list for my family to doing my now top 10 list by myself or anything like that, man. From doing interviews with amazing, incredible artists and actors and actresses, yeah, talking to a lot of people. Just, you know, earlier stages of this when I was getting a lot of opportunities, and now where I'm just more so just doing it on my own again. It's it's a hell of a feeling to do any of this and to do it for the consistent run I've done it for almost 4 fucking years and through 300 episodes. You can't even mentally get yourself to understand what sometimes this means. And I think for me personally, man, I'm blessed and I can't knock it, man. There's something to this, you know, to this that I don't stop doing. Um, what's next for this podcast? I don't know. What I can say is this: I'm gonna still be here, still be doing a podcast, still be having fun with it. I just hope more people listen, and it's not because of I'm starting to connect, but it's not because of like financial reasons. No, I hope people listen because I hope what I'm saying isn't coming off as wrong, but I want people to listen because I just want people to remember something I did. Because that's all we want in this world, right? Is for people to remember something we did, and that's all I care about. Is you know that that'd be cool. So thank you for letting me do 300 episodes, for listening, for being a part of this journey with me, even if you don't see me, you don't listen, you know, every day or so. But I appreciate y'all, man. I really, really do. And y'all have I made 300 episodes, so thank you, and you guys enjoy. So peace.